Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Slot man in motion right. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. They'll try to run a reverse. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Vegas.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It is 3rd and 10.
He was defended by Tuli Umotu.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter. But that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Back to the air one more time. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he'll get this up to about the 28. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the toss as they look to run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Third and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, Nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
A short game, down to the 7. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. Slot receiver, headed right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal. Now faking the give. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. His kick is good. And the Raiders will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get this out wide. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of... Mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate the backfield and take the runner down for a loss. Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
3rd and long. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Watkins motioning over. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down past the 20.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Shaheed in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. They put Woods in motion. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They put Woods in motion. Herbert now on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start with an option play to the right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Slot man in motion left. On 1st down, Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
On second down, here's Herbert. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, L.A. A give here to Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now Herbert throwing on second down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. And third down coming up. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Herbert to throw. We're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
31, Chargers 25.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Watkins motioning over. To the ground, a first down run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Here's a designed run. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. So this one, a win for the Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL